So, guys, listen. One last thing here: should adult children be added to parents' real estate title? Yes and no.
I would say yes, with the caveat: make sure you know what you're getting in for, because you got to be aware of the D's. You know, the death, the divorce as well too. Because I've seen that a couple of times where I had one situation where, you know, a friend of mine going through a divorce. The wife had a cottage. It was getting contentious, or the wife's dad had a cottage. She put all, and the dad put all four of the kids on title for estate planning purposes. Huge multi-million-dollar estate. Now that gets dragged into it. I think if you're putting your kids on title, which I think is great for estate planning purposes, go through the line as to what could go wrong, because that might mean an impromptu, you know, not separation agreement, but an impromptu, like
a prenuptial. So the spouse, you know, you have the spouse say, "Hey, listen, if anything happens to us, you got zero rights to this."
Yeah.
They may not have a prenup with their marriage, but the parents should actually have the kids sign something.
These families were super happy that we're able to pull it off for them, because then, you know, it didn't get dragged through like probate, and they didn't have to wait a long period of time, and they had, you know, they had liquid assets like a house quite quickly, and they were able to dispose of it and sell it and pay off whatever. But yeah, I think it's a good move. You just got to be careful. But I don't think there's too much downside.
Well, and you also know the financial situation of your child, right? What if because have we heard they put mortgages on these houses and their parents don't even know? Hey, mom, hey, dad, just sign here. And meanwhile, they're taking out $500,000. And then all of a sudden they're not making the payments. And now the parents have to be forced to move out because the kid took out a mortgage on it.
Have a crap ton of debt, right? If they want to go into a bankruptcy, that asset can get pulled into the bankruptcy as well too, right? So you got to be careful of that if you're the parent. But I think all in all, it works out majority on a good thing for when it comes down to estate planning. Sure.
So when your child named Timmy has got some financial issues, you better get the financial statements out, because it's a great thing to do for the estate, but it's also can be